Today marks the centenary birth anniversary of Satyajit Ray. For those who don't know, Ray was the first Indian director to win an Oscar. Not only did he direct his films, but he also wrote the screenplay, at times the plot, and even directed the music. Making a full length film is a very tough job. He wasn't only a director, but also a writer. And at times when I read Feluda, I feel it's better than Sherlock Holmes. Of course, Sir Arthur Conan Doyle had written it in a great way, but still, I feel Feluda is better. There's a lot of difference in both. Moreover, I concentrate on the traveling part and information in Feluda than the mystery. The most appealing part is that there is a lot of comic relief too. Moreover, the writing of Satyajit Ray is pretty descriptive. You do not need illustrations to picturize it. The way a place or a person or a thing is described is amazing. A perfect picture can be framed in the mind, and he even doesn't miss out a minute detail. People watch his films till date. There is a film, Darjeeling Limited, directed by Wes Anderson. Most of the music used in the film are from various films of Satyajit Ray. It's a very overwhelming thing to listen to his music with modern day scenes. Now, moving on to sketches. The sketches are pretty simple, not to be compared with Diary of a Wimpy Kid, yet realistic. A scene can easily be imagined with those sketches. They are somewhat related to the Lignac style by Herge, but Rai used a lot of hatching and no gouache or watercolor was used. The film, which I like most, is Shonar Giri. The storyline and the finish is just amazing. According to me, Shatranj Ki Khiladi is one of his best films. Many consider it as slow, but it's worth watching. It's an amazing film. Another best film I felt was Kanchenjunga. After watching the film, the storyline can be derived pretty easily. It's just that various groups of people are walking down a street in Darjeeling, disappointed that they couldn't see Mount Kanchenjunga. But the way it was directed can just leave someone spellbound. Or let us even take the film Nayak for example. About a few months back, I read in the New Indian Express that a book based on it has been released. The film's translated version in English is basically the book. But even in this case, the basic storyline is simple. It can be written in a few pages or just a few lines. A famous actor boards a train and his confessions to a journalist. That's what the film is about. But the way it was directed is truly amazing. The film goes on becoming intriguing and interesting. Another film which I strongly recommend during this pandemic is Ganashatri. It's there with English subtitles. The situation can pretty much be related. I really loved watching it. Then, one of his greatest short films is Two. No words have been used, just plain actions and gestures. But the film actually had a much more greater meaning. The depiction of a war without showing violent scenes is truly spectacular. It's honestly a film which is just one of its own kind. The documentary on Sikkim is one of his masterpieces. Without using a 4K camera or a very superior editing software, he created a superb documentary. It's really worth watching. The way he made films and portrayed various characters is amazing. Perfection and masterpieces are timeless. They are evergreen. At the end of the day, I feel that there was no director like him. His films will be continued to be watched forever. This is what the famed Japanese director Akira Kurosawa, who won Oscar Award for Lifetime Achievement in the year 1990, said about Satyajit Ray. Not having seen the cinema of Rai means existing in the world without seeing the sun and the moon.